What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Oscar, and this is where I talk about reality, awareness, consciousness, connecting spirituality, and knowing your true nature beyond the conventional. So, thank you for tuning in once again. And today I have a video for you, a very crucial reminder. My most favorite reminder to give, which is, you are a living God. Yes, you are that. And I'm here to remind you of such. Okay? So, in this video, what I'll be doing is just laying out some fundamental ideas and principles so that you may finally and continuously realize who you really are, no matter the situation and circumstance. Now, a lot of people want to know God. What is God, right? And the real question should be, how can I be more godly? How can I be a living God? Hence the title of this video. How can you be more of a living God, right? So, the most relevant reference that I could think of is the very popular saying, what would Jesus do? And what this is getting at is to remind you that the way that he acted was of pure intent, righteousness, unconditional love, unity, power, magic, miracles, right? All the good things that we want in life. All the things that we all wish this world, this earth could embody, right? Everybody wants a new earth. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants abundance, right? But what are you doing to really embody those traits? What are you doing to embody traits that would attract to you in your life, or that would resemble unconditional love, power, abundance, purity, miracles, magic? Who are you being in your daily life that is resembling those things that you want? How could you possibly handle the reality with all those things when you haven't yet become them? And I want to remind you that when I tell you, you are a living God, and the reason I keep repeating the word reminder is because you're already there. All that you have to do, that could take as much time as you want, is to remember that which you are, which is everything, which is all of those good things that you see and you wish to be. You are that already. All you have to do is remember and recognize that you are such. Realizing that you are infinite and empowering yourself every day, because every day you have an opportunity to apply, to integrate, and to accept that infinite potential, that divinity that you are, that godliness. You have the opportunity to do so. And therefore, with that empowerment, create the life of your dreams. Knowing yourself as the creator of your reality, taking responsibility. Taking responsibility that you are the creator, and therefore disciplining your mind, your body, and your spirit. And what I mean by that is having balance in your life, choosing to be the divine principle with all those people that you encounter in your reality. Be that divine principle. Be that emblem of truth for all. Be a reminder to them that they too can embody these higher traits. And what I mean by higher is coming from your higher nature, from your mind, aspiring to be the divine, from your heart, being unconditional love and acceptance to all and understanding to all, wherever they might be in their journey. But you see now, it takes time, right? It takes time to embody these principles because there are a lot of people awake out there in reality. There's many people that are awake to their true potential. Oh yes. There's one thing understanding and knowing who you are, but now comes the second step of knowing yourself to be a living God, which you are, which is the appliance of the methods and tools that will allow you to embody that principle of God, of universe, of reality, of consciousness within you. Your own evolution starts when you choose. So by applying things, then comes the third step, right? After you start applying different things and you start taking actions to embody that presence and principle, then comes the acceptance and integration of all that which is you, which is infinite, right? The totality of the universe, of creation itself. How willing are you to accept and integrate all of it, regardless of what it may entail? That is the real question as well. That's another real question, right? How willing are you to go down the rabbit hole, to go down the journey of truth, and to accept all that it shows you, all that it brings to the table? Okay? So all these points combined, going after the understanding, knowing yourself conceptually to be God, okay, makes sense. All the information is out there through science. And then applying meditation, listening to binaural beats, eating a healthy diet, thinking healthy thoughts. Okay, you got that down, right? You're becoming more disciplined as an evolved being, starting your own evolution, and then accepting in every moment whatever it is that you learn, whatever it is that you see as truth along the way of your journey, you embody and you say, okay, that's not what I thought yesterday, but guess what? That's what I figured out and I realized today. And therefore I shall be that new change that I realized, that you remembered, because we've already spoke about this. You are a living God. Therefore, you're not realizing something new. You are realizing something. But that realization is just a remembrance of your true self, of who you've always been. And you might say, man, but how can I discover who I am, you know? How is it possible? Or you might find it very difficult at your current state to realize and become all these things. No. Like I said, it's only a step away. The only thing that is seemingly difficult at your current state of being is that there are a lot of illusions covering up who you really are. There are many, many illusions, barriers, and people reflecting those illusions back to you. So wherever you go, the majority of the time as you start your journey, you are going to see falseness. You are going to see expressions, right, that are not aligned or that aren't aware of their highest potential. But you are encountering living gods. Because, as I've said, you are a living God. Therefore, all those who you meet are just as much God as you are. So, again, by recognizing all this, by applying all that needs to be applied, by being willing to accept all that comes to you, and embodying those principles again, pure intent, unconditional love, unity, expansion, wisdom, speaking your truth, all these things will begin to cultivate the new infinite self that you already are. And by the cultivation, again, what I mean is that you are basically just removing and forgetting and dissolving all those things that do not serve your highest good. And I'm pretty sure that all of you out there have dreams. Or at least know that you'll figure out your purpose and dreams as you go on this journey, because you might not know them now. But know that there is a purpose for you, and there is a unique expression of creation wanting to be created by you. So what does God want? What does the universe want? What does creation want? It wants you to be you. It wants you to recognize and to walk the walk of being a living God, a creative force as powerful as to create the entire physical reality that we are living in today. How can you express that godliness in your life? How can you create your life in that way? How can you speak like that? How can you resemble that in your everyday life? And therefore walk the walk of being a living God, living your dream life with abundance, prosperity, unconditional love, and therefore being the change that the world needs. Because you said to yourself that you were willing to recognize who you really are, no matter what it took. You got up from your bed and you said, let's do this. But you're accepting where you're at, okay? Accept where you're at. Go on the journey. You know, who cares if there is ups and downs and that you sometimes struggle to embody these principles because they're a little hard for you. Remember the goal, remember the destination of just remembering more and more, and it will get easier. And it will get easier because you've practiced and you've become so much that it's very, very hard to forget, because you've become already so much of who you really are that who you are not starts to fade away easier and easier, right? As you continuously choose to evolve in every moment. Choosing to evolve instead of choosing to be comfortable, or choosing to be foolish, or choosing to be like everyone else. The world, as you can see, or from watching others, how they react to the news and how the world is happening around us right now, you can see that the world does need change. And that change will get here that much faster when you start to realize this, that you are a living God, and that you are here to represent that in this world, and therefore lead the world, lead the masses, may it be on a small scale or on a global scale of impact. You are being of service in the sense of expressing creation, expressing the totality of infinite potential out into the world, so that all others may look to you and say, wow, if he can do it, if she can do it, then I can too. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you received my transmission gracefully and lovingly so. I am grateful for all of you who watch my channel. Let's evolve. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video.